What is up, guys? Jeremy here, and welcome back to another iOS 10 tips and tricks video. So another very common question I get is Cydia running out of storage space, which basically makes it so that you can no longer install tweaks or themes on your device. Now that has to do with stashing. Basically in iOS 10, stashing has been disabled, so you're only able to download about 4 gigabytes worth of content from Cydia. Now in terms of tweaks, that's a lot of tweaks, but if you guys are into theming, like I am myself, you will actually run out of space quite quickly, and it's super annoying. So basically at that point, you'll either have to decide, what you want to uninstall so you can install more stuff from Cydia, or I'll show you guys how to turn stashing on iOS 10 or enable stashing. So before we get more into this, first off, we'll jump into my photos, and this is a prime example of your basically the space that's partitioned for Cydia being full. This is the error code you will get when all of your memory is full for Cydia. You can kind of read through the red text, but at the very end you guys will notice that it says no space left on device. That's the problem right there. That's because Cydia is not automatically stashing packages or themes automatically for you, so you will run out of space. So that's what the error code looks like. So if you guys are getting that error code, yes, it is definitely time to enable stashing on your device. So we're going to go ahead and jump into Cydia, and then I'll swipe down until you see the storage information. This is on the main page of Cydia. Go ahead and go into storage information and then click on storage here. Now you will get two different pie graphs here. Basically, one is for system and one is for private. The system is the partition in which Cydia is using to store all of your tweaks, your themes, your applications, your utilities. Basically everything from Cydia will be stored in about 4 gigabytes of space. Now it's kind of weird. I'm sure you guys would notice that obviously you have a lot more space on your private section, which is basically the overall memory of your device. As you guys can see, I have 42% free still. This is a 32 gigabyte 7 Plus. And on the system, I only have 9.2% free or available to download packages. So that's the problem, is like I said, once you have your system full, which is the partition that is used for Cydia, Cydia will no longer let you install stuff. So basically what stashing is going to do is it's going to move your packages or themes or anything you install from Cydia and put them in the private section, which obviously you have much, much more memory to use there. Now in the past, a lot of people have had problems with stashing. I would recommend you guys not to do this unless you absolutely have to. Only do it if you're out of space, because like I said in the past, stashing has been buggy. It can actually cost you to lose your jailbreak, etc. So like I said, only do this if you absolutely need to. But from my experience, and I've been using this stashing for about a week and a half now, it's worked flawlessly. I haven't had any problems. Obviously, I haven't had to restore my device or anything like that. So do keep that in mind. So to enable stashing on iOS 10, the first thing you're going to need to do is add a repo. It is CoolStar's repo right here. I'll leave the repo down in the description for those of you that want to enable stashing on your device. As you can see, CoolStar does have a bunch of stuff that you can actually download. He's a very well-known developer. I'll just say that his stuff can be trusted. And like I said, he does have stashing for iOS 9.2 to 10.2, and it does work perfectly fine. I haven't had any issues whatsoever, like I said. So now if you want to enable stashing, all you simply got to do is go add the repo and go ahead and install this utility, which is stashing for iOS 9.2 to 10.2. Go ahead and click on install. I've already done it. Click on install again, and once it's done installing, it will require you to reboot your device. You will see in Cydia you have a reboot button. Just go ahead and click on reboot. Your device will reboot. Keep in mind, doing that, you will have to re-enable your jailbreak once it's done. So whether you're using Yalu or extra recipe, like I said, you will have to re-enable your jailbreak after you install this package. Like I said, a reboot is required. But once it's all done installing, we'll actually go into the search section here. I'll search up a package to install really quickly for you guys. Alrighty guys, so for example, we're just going to install Playbox HD, which is a application within Cydia. It is through a custom source. But like I said, I'm just using this for example. So we're just going to go ahead and click on install and then confirm, and I'll show you guys what it does here. As you guys can see, there's a bunch of new lines here. It's stashing all this different stuff, which basically, like I said, is moving it from the partition system memory to the private memory or the overall memory of my device. So all of that stuff is now being stored elsewhere, leaving me room to actually install and use more packages from Cydia. So a very simple, quick fix, in my opinion, on how to get stashing enabled on iOS 10. Like I said, guys, I would only recommend doing this if you absolutely need to, if you're completely out of space within the partition of Cydia. So only do it if you're actually out of space. I wouldn't do it just to do it. And in some cases, you might actually have to remove a theme or, an application from Cydia to open up enough space to actually get the stashing utility on your device. That's what I had to do. I was completely out of space, so I actually had to remove a theme in order to have space to install the stashing utility. But it's definitely a very good stashing utility. It works, from what I've noticed, perfectly fine. It is from a trusted developer. It's from CoolStar. I'll leave all of the information you guys are going to need down in the description, along with the repo and all the info. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, definitely throw me a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot here at the channel. And if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future, don't forget to click that subscribe button. This has been Jeremy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.